Hello guys, it's your Pontiff here. How are you guys going today there? It is ArchieLuxury and welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, a bit of a restless night there. I lost money on the tuna. Lost money on tuna. Tuna. I lost money on tuna. It's painful. Very, very painful indeed. I lost the money on the tunas. Guys, if you're a crew member, Marco, jump on now. I lost money on tuna. I lost the money. That's just how it is today, guys. I went to the bank safe yesterday, put my watches in. I kept a few out. I kept the Millie, Speedy, and also my JJ LeCoute. I kept my JJ LeCoute. I kept my JJ LeCoute. I kept the timepieces. So, guys, that is the way it goes there. What can I say? What can I say? And then the super chats. I tell you what, things have been pretty grim there. I desperately need some PayPal money. Oh my God, it is desperate. Not a cent has come in for the last week. I'm desperate. I need to get some lunch. I need to organize. Oh, I'm just completely stretched. Completely stretched until the Googles come in. The Googles come in next week. Next week I'll be in the money! In the money, because the Google comes. See, the problem is I bought the box. And I got to tell you, man, I kind of borrowed money from other things because I thought the Super Chats and the PayPals would come in. And I got to be honest, it's been pretty damn quiet. Yeah, the money's bound to dry. You betcha. Man, it is dry. I've been with postmenopausal women who have more liquidity than I do. Man, it's bad. It's bad. One thing I will say that I've been doing a bit of estate planning. When Archibald Chesterfield finally leaves, look at my paddock shrine. Now, if you have a look there, you can see I've actually stuck the photos of the paddocks to the corresponding boxes. That's so that when my estate is wrapping up, they can work out which watch is where, because they don't know model numbers and that there. So I've glued on a nice photo. These are photos of the actual watch. I've glued them on. There you go, guys. I have glued them onto the box there. So, yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Glue them on, stick them on there, and yeah, that's the way it goes there. So, yeah, that's what I did that last night. A bit of estate planning. The studio, so we've got the other boxes here. I got to send those out. By the way, guys, I got to send that box to the Maldives, and I got to send Marco, man. I got to post it out. I'm just a bit short on the readies. PayPal now would be very handy, The bookshelves, they're coming up nicely. They're looking really cool there. I got some spare pots there. That's for one of my kids. Yeah, don't talk to me about the kids. They're a bit. It's a bit of a disaster zone, but it's a work in progress. It is a work in progress. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, guys. So what can I say there? Marco man. Where's my Marco gone? Make me a Marco. What's happened? Is the super chat's not working? What's going on, guys? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What's happening here? Hello, guys. Hello, guys. What's going on, man? Hey, guys. Oh, Marco, I'm going to be late. That's okay. That's okay. So, I got to tell you guys, it's, yeah, it's all a bit sad there. Are you selling any books? No, I'm not. I'm not selling any books. Why? I love books. I love the books. I love my books. Definitely no. I love my books. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the collection at the moment. I got to be honest with you there. I've nine watches. 9 plus I got this Omega. That sale fell through. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. What can you say there? He loves books he never reads. Marco, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta tell you, no, I've been okay. I've been okay. It's been pretty good. Look, we had a massive fundraiser, the Louis Vuitton box. It's, yeah, I'm happy that has gone through there, that deal, the situation. It left me a bit high and dry, but I was always running into problems. So I kind of had to grab the bull by the horns. I got some nice paid reviews coming. I'm posting them up there. I did the one on Cars and Chrono. What a collection! Cars and Chrono. Man, I gotta tell you, that dude, he really has a super duper collection. That is an amazing collection. And, you know, in all honesty there, jokes aside, man, that guy has got amazing taste. I mean, just absolute, just the best of the best of the best. And I did. Oh, thank you, Ramsey, $3. Happy to be rid of the Tudor. Actually, I am actually happy to be rid. Good riddance, you Tudor tuna. Good riddance to the tuna. Yes, very happy to be rid of that Tudor. I'm glad to have it out of my life. Yes, indeed there. Very happy indeed. Very happy indeed. Let me just show you here. This is Cars and Chrono. This is the collection 2 LV boxes. He's got, in this, the grey lined one, he's got 2 Paddocks, 2 VC, 3 FP Jaunes, and 1 Lange, and it's a double split. Absolutely amazing. And then in this Rolex box, we've got a Pepsi, we've got a Explorer 2, Grape Dial 39, Domino's Pizza, Panda, Platona, Sky Dweller with the blue dial, and a Deep Sea. Very beautiful collection there. And I got to tell you, man, it's amazing, amazing. Yeah, Ramsey, I'm really glad to be rid of the Tudor menace. The tunas, I'm glad to be out of the tuna. The tuna is gone. It's gone, man. I'm really happy to be out of tuna. Yeah. It was a great watch. They're a bit thick. Absolute stinker. You know, a friend of mine, he lives up the AD arse. That's the reason. Perf Luxury, how are you? Hello.
Pretty good, Arch. Hello.
What's going on
Can
there?
you hear
Tell me
us?
this. What's happening?
Yeah. Well, good news overnight. Did you hear about the FTA agreed between
England
Motherland and
and
us?
Australia. But I don't know if that works for small items between the countries, but
No. Did you see Paul Thorpe's video?
no, I don't really watch his
No,
channel.
no.
Just quickly there,
He's
speaking. Yeah, he
go
said
on.
what?
Hey Arch, hey Perth.
What I was
ABC,
what I
how are
was
you, man?
Yeah, I'm
what I
good.
was
How are you doing?
Hey, I'm pretty good. I got rid of the tuna, ABC.
Good job. Good job, finally.
Lost money. Lost $400. 10%. I lost. Man, it hurts. Ooh, it stings.
Not ideal, but could have been worse.
Look, I was gambling that the Burgundy was going to be discontinued.
I think you got to give these things time, but I think Tudors don't really kind of go up in value and become super collectible. Mind you, the Tudor Submariner is the complete
Oh, look,
antithesis of that.
vintage Tudors are a different animal. The Tudor Monte Carlo is like 20,000 Australian. They're 10,000 pounds. Anything vintage is a different game, but I'm just saying in the modern stuff, I'm kind of disappointed. I will not be spruiking Tudor anymore. I'm angry at tuna.
It's
Very
good for
angry.
if you can't afford nor wait for Rolex. Go for Tudor. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
wouldn't entertain an Amiga.
Megas are nice.
Not
They make
really.
some they make
Not
some good
really.
watches.
Amiga, look, the problem with Amiga is there's so many models, and I gotta be honest with you, they're not Rolex. There's a few Omegas I like, the Speedmasters. They had too many. The dark side of the moon, the grey side of the moon, the asshole on the moon. I mean, how many?
A
How
brown
many?
one. Also with a
How
moon.
many are they going to release, man? It's just too commercial. Swatch Group. Toyota
Yeah.
Mo, $5. Welcome back,
Anyway, getting back
ABC. Great to have you back on the
Thanks,
show.
this
Toyota.
video.
Yeah, work's been really manic, but it's good to be back on the scene.
About
Now
the
tell
the
me this.
FTA.
Yes, the FTA. So what are they doing? They said they're going to have a free trade between Australia and the UK. Hello?
Yeah,
Perf
well,
Luxury.
from what I heard, it's mainly going to cover agriculture and other sectors like that. I don't think it's going to
Yeah,
cover
no, it
luxury.
doesn't. It doesn't. Unfortunately, a certain other person in the watch community jumped before they read the fine print, because I don't know about yourself, ABC, but Arch would certainly know about this. The $1,000 import duty threshold for us is still going to kill us. So I mean, we're still paying, because they market it
Ah,
as GST and then 10%. So really, it's 20%, because everybody knows GST. It's 10. So it's 20%. So I mean, we're still screwed. And I mean,
hmm.
I'm seeing more these days of customs people actually checking the values of watches, not what's written there, to actually make sure that you're not trying to shortchange by like $5,000 or something. So I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for people in the watch circle. However, people in the whiskey circle, tariffs are being abolished immediately, I've read. However, it could be, what I've read is immediately. However, another source says it could be up to 5 years. So
Oh God.
hopefully,
Okay,
hopefully
let's
dealers
carry on. Super
dealers in
chats
Australia are
there.
honest.
Super chats there. Ramsey, $5. The ETA Smiley dial black bays are thinner and nicer. Short run, so I bet they hold value. Hunting for a good deal on the blue bezel. Yeah, that was the first ones, and they also don't have that ridiculous faux rivet bracelet either.
Oh,
I
thank
mean, the
God for that.
faux
I hate that. I hate
the
that.
faux rivet bracelet. I
It
mean, it
is
is
pretty
so
crap.
tacky. It's tacky, you know.
Oh,
And I got to tell you, the thing about it is too, the way the bracelet is, it's a real bitch to take off. I found it really uncomfortable. Doesn't have micro adjustments. It's just a real bitch to use. So I got to tell you, I'm happy to be out of the tuna. I'm actually ABC. You know what? I'm actually feeling content with
Yep.
my watches. Just out of interest, I want to share this with you guys. Now that I've got the panel here, doing a bit of estate planning, and what I've done is I've glued a photo of each watch that corresponds with the paddock boxes. What do you think of that as an idea?
Yeah, a bit of masking tape. Yep.
No, I actually glued it on and sticky taped it as well, and it's got the reference number above it. So that way, they'll always know which box and folder belongs to which watch.
Won't it
I mean,
leave
how could they?
residue on the box when you have to peel it off?
No, you don't take it off. You leave the photo glued to the box. Why would you take it off? It's the outer box. It's not the inner box. This is just the cardboard
Oh,
box.
okay.
oh, okay, okay.
It's not the actual wooden box. That's actually above the boxes. I've got them displayed
Yeah,
there. But
out of box.
it's just so that the box and papers can match up. Because you see so many people make, the papers get misplaced against the watch. So that was the idea behind that. JJ, how are you, JJ?
Hello, hello. First, I'd like to say welcome back, ABC. I hope you're feeling well.
Yeah. I'm doing good. Good to be back.
Oh, good. And secondly, I'd like to say, Arch, what the hell are you doing to me, man? What are you doing? Stop shiting on the Tudor. I still have to sell the GMT.
Oh, sorry.
Stop it.
Crap. GMT is a nice
Omega,
watch, though.
Tudor,
GMT is a nice watch.
I must admit, the Pepsi, Diet Pepsi is still a great watch in my opinion. That is, I don't know why you want to sell it. Really, if I had the Pepsi, I would not be selling it, okay?
Because I want the Journe, Arch. I want the Journe.
Yep. What Journe are you getting?
I want to get that Octaloon, the salmon dial with the rose gold. I think that's a beautiful piece.
I like the Havana. You know the Havana?
Yeah, that one's really nice too. But I have an opportunity possibly to get one, from the AD. So gonna seize the opportunity. The 5205 is still in the works.
Tudor to help pay for that? That's not going to go.
Arch, I need to sell the Tudor. I need to sell the Seamasters. I need to sell the Speedmasters.
We're doing that on Friday, aren't we? We're having the sale, aren't we?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Actually, I think one Speedy might already be gone.
The Rising Sun?
Yes, that one might be gone already. I'll let you guys know by tomorrow.
I hope for your sake, JJ, the prices don't explode after the Olympics.
I love that watch, man.
Journe, Arch, Journe. I can only have 8 in the box, Marco. Marco said I can only have 8 in the box and 1 on the wrist. It's 9.
Andrew T, $5 Canadian. Arch, what do you think of the Tag Heuer WN5140 2000 exclusive chronometer, 18K, 14,280 Canadian, 233 grams of gold, 39 mils. I gotta be honest with you, man.
It's about
Tag Heuer has its place, but not in 18K gold. That's silly. I don't even know. Let me just call up.
It's about $1,500 worth of gold. Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just because he mentioned the grams and everything.
Yeah, WN5140, whatever. I'm just calling it up. I'm just kind of call this stupid. What's the reference number? WN5140. That number doesn't mean a damn thing. That number doesn't mean a damn thing. That number means. This is an ugly, to be completely honest with you, I'm just calling it up. This is an ugly, you know what? It's just ugly. It's ugly. It's just ugly. I don't
Doesn't
understand
Leo
why you'd wanna
DiCaprio
buy
wear
this.
one of them in Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh
It still
God.
doesn't make
Yuck.
it right, but does it? Does that make it right? Just
This
because-
looks like a bad version of the Gold Yachtmaster.
Exactly. Look, it's just look, it's 18K. Look, I don't understand the kudos, because the reality is Tag is not bad as an entry level watch, but don't get the that's just tacky.
That's just hideous.
I don't see it really being much investment value or anything like that. It's also very dated too. It's very
Right.
Okay, guys, what could he get for that much?
No date sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Milgauss. I'd rather a Milgauss, Explorer 2. Just get a Rolex, man. You got enough money. Why do you have to get something in gold there?
All right. You
It's
could
just
probably
tacky.
buy a Rolex and that much worth of gold for that money, you know?
Well,
Or-
this is
or-
Canadian
or
dollars.
listen-
It's not
listen-
US. That's like 10.
Or listen
that's
to
like
JJ
10
La Hedge
US.
Fund and buy Bitcoin.
That's like 10 US, isn't it? What's that like? That's like 10 US,
Yeah,
okay?
10 years, roughly.
I mean, that's not a lot of money, really, is it? 14,000.
No. Oh, you pinch a little
Canadian.
in if you need to.
You know what I'm saying or not? It's just.
I mean, it's $11,715, $16.
Yeah.
You know,
So there you go. 12 grand, right? 12 US almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, he could probably get a no date sub.
just get the Rolex. But why would you muck around with garbage like this? This will never be that collectible.
No.
Even
So
if you melt
There
it.
you go. That's the advice there.
This will age like milk.
I got to tell you, JJ, I don't understand. What's happening? Anything updates on the car? Any updates on the car?
No, I got time. I'm not even getting a call back until August 1st, so we got a while. I have the car till the
Hey,
middle of
Marco.
September.
Marco, man, how are you?
I'm good, Arch. How are you, man?
Hey, man, I just did that review for Cars and Chrono yesterday.
I
uploaded
watched
the
it, Arch.
video. My God, that is. How many more watches does he have?
He has a lot, Arch. I think he has more because he's getting a custom-made 36 LV box, and I think I spoke with him maybe a couple days ago, and he said he had
If
more
wants
than
to
36.
discard one of those other ones, I'm happy to. I'll look after it for him. Man, I like that blue
Well-
one. The blue interior. That was actually my first preference. That graphite
Right.
with the blue interior. That's the one But I'm happy with the red. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with the red. What
Perfect.
A
I'll be in.
collection.
I'll be in for the
The
gray
only
one.
criticism I had was 2 Paddocks, 2 VCs, 2 Jeans, and 2 Lange.
Yeah, I mean, no, I like one Lange, Arch. One is enough. You don't need
Double
more than
split.
one.
You've got a double split
Right.
as well.
What is he going to get, Arch? Is he going to get a Datograph, an 1815,
No, I
a
just got a
Longbow
Lange
one?
1 moon phase. Lange 1 moon phase.
I'd rather have the Jorns. I'd rather have the
I
Jorns.
know, but
Any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Listen, I could easily pick 2 longer that I'd love to have. You know what I mean? I think would be iconic in the collection. He gets a nice datograph and he gets a Zeitwerk. You know?
Yeah, but remember the Zeitwerk? What he
That's
said,
your
his
uncle.
wife said.
Oh yeah, he don't like the fat kid in the t-shirt.
Right.
Arch, do you know about that? The
No.
Zeitwerk fat kid.
How
Show him,
cool.
Marco.
Yeah.
Once
Once you see it, you can't
unsee it.
Right.
okay.
So he was
Yeah.
right about to purchase a Zeitwerk, okay? And he shows his wife. And his wife said the layout of the dial looks like a fat kid wearing a t-shirt. And then he turned it down, and the sales associate was supposedly super angry because they were about to finish the sale. You know what I mean? So the sub-seconds is the belly. Right. So the sub-seconds is his
Oh,
belly
yeah.
arch. And then the power reserve is the double chin arch. The power reserve is the double chin.
Why would he get upset? I mean, that's sales. People.
The sales associate? Because he was about to sell one of these things, Arch. What do you mean? Why would he get
I
upset?
You know it is, in these luxury
those
sales-
don't move.
These look, luxury sales is luxury sales. You don't get upset. You just. It's
I don't-
you never ever lose your temper in luxury sales. Look, I got to be honest with you guys.
I don't think he lost his temper. He just got like, you know,
Ah,
And
The guy was not
they're all
happy
nuts.
to lose.
right, he
Who
wasn't.
cares? Who cares? You know,
But yeah,
that's the.
Mm.
Arch, I gotta tell you,
that was-
me and you differ completely on where his collection should go, though. Completely, because I was recommending different independents, but I like your suggestions too. They're fair.
No, I was just saying, man. I gotta be honest with you. I'm actually starting to enjoy my collection. I'm very happy and satisfied. Full.
You're just at a
full.
different phase in collecting. That's it.
Yeah.
You're at a different phase than he is.
Yeah. So you know, I kind of I want to collect some other things as well at the moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, Marco. What's your views on the Lange Odysseus?
Honestly, it's a weird watch. Like, it doesn't really have like any lugs to it. Like, here.
No.
I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, I don't listen. It's not a bad watch by any means, but
Going for massive premium on the secondary market.
yeah, I just don't like it.
This is a Richmond.
To me, that's crazy. I wouldn't even buy it at retail. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't really like it at all. To be honest, I think the bracelet is also too chunky.
Dated. It's dated too. It looks like an old Speedy bracelet.
I was waiting for that comment to come out that it was an Omega bracelet.
It looks like one.
It's just, it's very weird. Like, this is weird.
Weird in general, or weird from such a renowned watchmaker?
Well, it's because the thing is the shape of it is kind of weird in that you see how they have like those curves coming out at the end of the case where they're on the crown side. It's just like it's a weird shape. Is it round? Is it square? Like, what were they going for? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I
Bit
gotta
too left
tell you
field.
guys, I've had two really big collections. I did Dr. Mark's collection and I did Cars and Chrono. Man, they have.
Oh yeah, I saw
amazing.
Dr. Marks.
Yeah,
He's got that Maserati Daytona, right?
Yeah! Oh,
Yeah.
does that bring back bad?
The one that got away, Arch. The one that got away.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? It's just that's how it always. You can't keep everything, but yeah, the Maserati dial. Geez, it looks sexy. Didn't it look beautiful?
Fuck.
You know,
I want one, Arch.
it's
You know they
good to
make
have
that in
love
solid
and
gold
lost.
too.
Sorry.
They make it in solid gold on the leather strap.
I don't think
too.
it looks as good. I think it looks better in the two.
Oh, it's pretty nice. I mean, I tend to do that. I think it looks good, Arch. I think it looks great.
You know, I actually interviewed quite a few ladies about the solid gold sub versus the two-tone bluesy, and they preferred the two-tone. They said it looked. They didn't realize there was a massive price difference. People don't actually realize this.
Right. It pops, that bluesy. It pops.
Oh, 100%.
You know what else pops, right? The Bruce Wayne. That's what it's
I've
all
been
about.
actually really enjoying the Milgauss. You know that I love my Millie. I do love that watch.
Such a cool watch. People don't understand until they wear it. You know,
Exactly.
that green, the GV glass, and the orange lightning bolt hand.
You love yours,
I love that
don't
one.
you, JJ?
Of course. Yep. When I got it in hand,
Never sell it, would you?
no way.
I mean, that could be a one and done. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I always wanted that watch, and I never knew how much I would like it until I actually tried one on in person.
100%. I always wanted it too. I never knew, and it's so. I had the black one, but the blue. I've always loved blue.
Right. It's such a cool color of blue. It goes so well against that orange lightning bolt hand. It's just such a quirky watch. You know, it has the GV glass. Nobody has GV glass. You know, it's just such a different watch.
Toyota Mo, $5. Just want to congratulate THX1138 on his new watch purchase. THX is a good man and a huge contributor to the LV Box Fund. What did he get? What did THX get?
Well, I don't know what dial he got. If he got a salmon or it's just white, but he got a 3796 in rose gold.
Ooh, nice taste.
But yeah, that's why, because there's some that have turned like a pinkish.
Oh, I see.
There's some that are pinkish and some white. But I'm not sure which one.
How big is this, Marco?
33.
Yeah, it's small.
33.
It's a small watch.
But it's classic Patek size, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I love them. It looks beautiful.
This is like the
JJ,
5196 before the
Instead of
519.
getting these Jorns, why don't you get the paddock you wanted, the 5205? What the hell? What's
Oh,
this going for?
it's on the table. It's on the table, Arch. I just haven't found a good price. All the ones that were at a good price at the time are gone. I should have grabbed that one from Crown and Caliber.
1138C, $3. Opaline silver dial. Yes.
There we go. These are beautiful. This is classic paddock. I wouldn't Arch. This is not my like style of dress, to be honest, but I love this. This does look nice. Just classic, simple, wind and wear. Does it have a sapphire display or no?
No, it's got the gold back on it. It's beautifully done. And the movement fits in perfectly this case, by the way. The 215 movement fits in beautifully. Unlike the 5196 where it's a bit of a compromise, it fits in beautifully. And gorgeous, gorgeous watch indeed there.
It is very nice. Arch, what about one paddock and one Jorn?
That's the way to do it.
That's
Yes.
how you got to do. That's how it's got to go.
How did you manage to get in with Jean? They're very hard to get at retail.
I didn't. I actually a while back I had it hooked up, but I had to pay in advance and wait the time. I didn't want to wait. I don't have one currently hooked, like set up, but a friend of the show reached out to me and said he could make it possible if I'm serious, ready to buy. Look at this thing, Arch.
Wow.
Come on.
It's who you know, Arch. Who you know.
I don't want to say who it is because I don't want them to
Right.
get crushed with, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough,
THX
too.
1138C, $3. Opaline silver. Yep, we did that one. Man, that is beautiful. I like that kind of that salmon-y color there, don't you?
You
And
could
one
get this,
Bronfeld, right, JJ? One Bronfeld.
yeah, down the road. Yeah, yeah. Arch, you could get this in 40 or 42, but I'm gonna go 40. It used to be 38 and 40.
How much?
I don't know if they made a price increase, but it was like 44,000, something like that.
More than your Mercedes.
No, Mercedes is 60, like 8.
No, but secondhand. You told me it was high 30s.
Oh, if I buy it out now, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is more than the Mercedes.
yes.
That puts
Screw-
it into perspective, don't you think?
Screw the Mercedes, Arch. We need
And one of these?
juicy wristwatches. Those are very
How
nice.
much is this, Marco?
They're pretty expensive.
It's about
That
40,000
doesn't really
in stainless.
40,000.
In stainless, if you get it in gold, it's probably about
People
50.
wouldn't even know what that is, Marco. You know what
That's-
I mean?
Who cares if people know what it is or it doesn't, Arch? It's just, I like this. JJ's taken after my influence, Arch. Well, I don't know if I like it because these are pretty expensive pieces. You know what I mean? It's like
They're ridiculous.
right, they're heavy. I think you should just do the 8, the Jorn, 5 Rolex, Paddock, and Jorn, and 1 Speedy. Or yeah, exactly.
I'm really the Rising Sun. You sold that, JJ. Do you have to sell that? That's a beautiful watch.
Selling everything,
Good.
Arch. Everything must go.
JJ, I hope for your sake the prices don't rise after the Olympics.
What are you gonna do?
Opportunity cost per.
Right.
It's much better getting a Jorn.
You could sell a Jordan for 20,000 over,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
retail. I mean, how much is that going to go up? Three grand maybe. I could, you know.
JJ La Hedge Fund, what am I talking about?
No. Listen, it's a great watch. It's a beautiful watch. I have 14
Yeah.
watches. I can't keep 14 watches.
JJ, you know what's another one I like? Is the Polar Seamaster. That one's for sale too, right?
Oh yeah, 5 grand.
What's the price? 5,000.
grand shipped overnight. It's 1 month old. No, maybe 3 months old. 3
There
months
you go,
old.
guys. Get it while you can. $5,000. Get it while you can. Wheeling and dealing, JJ. We're wheeling and dealing.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see by Friday what's left. I just can't.
And what
have
about the JJ LeCoultre? The JJ LeCoultre?
Archie looks so bored right
I'm not going to JJ LeCoultre, are you?
now.
Everything is for sale.
Sorry, Arch.
What does he need it? He's getting a 5205. He's getting an annual calendar paddock.
If someone plunks 9 grand on the table, it's gone, Arch. Gone.
Fair enough.
Overnight shipped right to their house. Arch, are you sad? They look sad for me. No, you don't give a shit. He's like, I don't care. I got mine.
I might be able to cheer you up, Arch. There might be a live unboxing tomorrow of a new leather watch roll. Doesn't cheer you up? No.
Nah, he's got an LV box, Perth. Are you joking? What the hell does he care about Mirage?
Seriously. JJ, good on you for going the Jean route. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool.
Arch, let me ask you a question. What do you think if we enlisted the help of David SW? Could he find me that paddock?
You never know your luck.
Reach out to him. Ask him if you come across one. Get it.
Yeah, he's had him. Look,
I've actually mentioned it to him a couple months back.
The whole watch world is crazy. The problem is it's just crazy. Everything is so in demand. DB $5 lost way more than $500 on an Omega today. Cash went for another Rolex from David SW. No more Omega Swatch Group. You're right, Arch. They ain't Rolex. Yeah.
James and I, Showcase and I may have something to say about that.
What makes you a bit of a Omega man? Can I ask you that?
Blame Pierce Brosnan and GoldenEye.
Yeah, but it's kind of tacky. Omega did it so.
It's
tacky.
product placement, isn't it? It's product placement. At least nowadays it is. Maybe not on Pierce Bro.
Product placement.
Right.
No.
It's just
unrestrained product placement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you do get a lot of watch for your money with Omega. You don't have to wait.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're getting it under retail as opposed to double retail.
Like a Polar Seamaster for $5,000 shipped overnight. That's an amazing deal.
How many videos are there that say it outperforms the sub? I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying there's a lot of videos that make good.
Let's not get crazy here, Jay.
No, I'm not saying it's better. I am not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying how many videos out there are saying like it has a better movement and blah blah.
You know,
blah.
Rolex can get MEDS certified anytime they want, right? That's why they did it with Tudor. Tudor Platinum.
No. Well, Marco, they're -2 to +2. That doesn't mean MEDS.
What are you talking about?
MEDS is 0 to 5, not -2 to +2.
No, it's not, because many Omega run slow. Also, they have calibrations that show that you can do +2, -2 also. So if Omega could pass it, they would be able to pass it too. And by the way, MEDS was a bond. Arch, did you know this? I or somebody mentioned in a video, I think it was Bark and Jack, that before only MEDS or only Omega can get the MEDS certification, so they can get their name out there. So they withheld it as a marketing gig for the first kind of couple of years, only for them. And then now apparently they're allowed to open up the taps to other brands to get the MEDS certification.
Yeah.
So it was all a marketing ploy, Arch. It was all a marketing ploy.
Of course.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we still get better watches as consumers.
But what do you mean? Rolex outperforms Omega. Longer service intervals. Their movements are more robust.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, as MEDS would be superior to just a standard COSC certification.
Yeah, but what does it matter, the certification? It's well known and well documented that the Rolex service intervals are better, the movements are more robust, they're more accurate over time.
Bobby, California, $3. Buy smart, sell smart with Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 5,000 shipped USD, 5,000 USD shipped overnight. Polar Seamaster.
Arch,
JJ, does it have the bracelet?
Oh yeah, everything. It has full box, full papers. It's like 3-4 months old. It still has 4 3/4 year on the warranty or whatever it is.
Does it come with a strap as well, the rubber strap?
It actually doesn't come with one, but I could add one. I actually have one coming in the mail from Zealandy. You know, that was a couple $100 that strap.
Rubber.
JJ,
Arch,
you're asking me something.
Yes, I was gonna say if you had that Journe that Marco just pulled up and a Patek 5205 in white gold, when would you ever really wear the Reverso? You know what I mean? That's kind of my thinking.
Hey, you know, I've got the same problem with my Reverso. That's why I actually kept it out this time, because...
Well, Arch, the problem is you engraved it. You even said it yourself. If it wasn't engraved, it would probably be gone by now, right?
Look, I got to tell you, I am actually really, really attached to that watch. That watch there was when, I used to buy watches that were bargains, cheap, that had upside. Now that was the first one I just bought because I loved.
Draw accuracy by quartz.
You know what I mean? I also, the Patek 5107 I had. That was one of the first ones I bought. That just because I liked it. It wasn't about money. And I got to tell you guys, seriously, Richard Westwood, $3. Tudor is like young, handsome men, like Birmingham. Tudor is for young, handsome men. Yeah.
Look at that two-tone Explorer, Arch. He's got that two-tone Explorer.
Birmingham has the looks. He doesn't need a Patek. You know what I mean?
He does have the looks, doesn't he? Yeah. You
Captain
noticed
America.
it as well. You noticed it as well.
He could be wearing a swatch and he'd have the ladies swooning. Arch. It doesn't matter what he's wearing.
Yes.
Could wear a Casio.
You're right. You're 100%.
And the girls would say, "Oh, that's such a nice Casio you have on." Right?
Yeah. No, he is very cool.
Yeah. Or like, who's the other guy that used to come on? The dopey guy. Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Drew Peacock. Yeah.
He could. Yeah, they could turn like something that's crappy cool. Just wear it.
Drew got a date just though. He got a. What is it? 1603.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that watch looks good on him.
Back in 1 moment. Toilet break. I will be back.
So JJ, what's up for? So the Rising Sun is most likely sold, right?
Yeah, that's on hold for one of our pals for the show. He asked me so.
Okay.
That's on hold for everything's. Held till Friday for whoever asked, and
What about the gray side? Is that up?
Gray side's up 14,000. Anybody wants it? 14,000 shipped, overnight shipped to your door.
Quick hustle.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I see like Pavel saying,
good.
Impulse buy. He doesn't understand with the moves.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You got to buy other watches
building.
if you want the
Exactly.
Rolex. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You can't go in day one and going, I'll have a Panda. I mean, are you stupid?
you don't get 7 Rolex by only buying Rolex. I'll just put it to
exactly.
But
I mean,
unless you're Toyota Mo.
Well,
or your name is Tim Illman, but that's
or
another
Tim,
story.
Right.
as someone said about Tim, or have Lucky Horseshoe up his ass.
Oh man!
Look at this from the Pine Baron. Imagine a significant downturn in the global economy. Have Rolexes ever been hard to sell through the years? Not really. I think during during 2008, everything that was hard to sell was like the the IWC, PAMs, like all that stuff.
Here's what usually happens when things go into a downturn. Any luxury item, any hobby you're in, any excess that's not food, shelter, or water, the cream of the crop rises to the top and people get rid of everything else. You know what I mean? All the Panerais, the Omegas, IWCs of the world, they take the biggest hit. Rolex will take a hit, but not as bad as
what about Mings?
Mings will be a thing of the past. Marco, when do you get that watch?
Next year.
Next year, jeez. I hope you can make more money flipping that than you could have if you bought some call options for a year out.
What? It doesn't matter.
No, I'm only teasing.
I will keep it, to be honest with you. Where's I keep it? It's just a couple of thousand. In the grand scheme of things, let's be honest. I think we waste a lot more money than that in a lifetime.
Well, it is.
I'll keep it until I can afford a KB, until I can afford Carry. It's all about the Carry Voutilainens, guys. I got to go grail hunting. After the Historiques, 1942, I'm going grail hunting, JJ. 4 watches, that's it. 5 watches, sorry.
You should write him a letter. Say, listen, I'm just a student out here and trying to make it in the world. I really
Let me come to your atelier, learn how to make watches, and I can make one of my own.
Let's send Arch a super chat because he said he's pulling out all the stops. He even went to the bathroom today. He must really want these super chats. Yeah,
Dude, I
nice.
still can't believe. Are we still doing the two? Are you still doing the 2 LV boxes or just the one?
Oh, well, I'm gonna buy one to start. We'll see how it goes.
One to start.
I want to try to get down to 8 watches and see if I'm happy.
Here's a good question. Sub 1680 tritium, 40 mil date ceramic sub, or 39 mil Explorer 1 Mark 1. I mean, to me, it's easy. Get the sub.
Depends if
40
you need a date
mil
or not.
ceramic.
What is that, ABC?
Depends if you need a date or not. If you don't need
Yeah,
the date,
you can just flicker the date. It's not a big deal.
yeah, but the 1680 doesn't have the date, does it?
Hi guys, I'm back there. The Pine
What does
Baron, $5. Arch, imagine a significant downturn in the global economy. Have Rolexes ever been hard to sell through the years? I can tell you this, in the 08, 09 sort of disaster, what happened was Rolex fell a bit. Yes, they did like 10%, 5 to 10%. It was mainly problematic Rolexes that were shit. They kind of sank. Like if you had a day date which had no bracelet, like problematic sort of things. But good stock remained firm.
There you go, Arch.
Fall, Omega, that fell. So I got to tell you, I think wristwatches themselves are so wanted now. I think it'll be very, very. There's always rich people in the world. Look at Perf Luxury. There's always rich fakers in the world buying ridiculous things. Bobby, California, $5. Arch, vintage sub 1680 tritium markers, 40 mil date ceramic sub, or 39 mil Explorer 1 Mark 1. Let me say this to you, Barbie. The problem with any vintage is a minefield. Minefield, minefield, minefield. I always say this, look, those are 3 nice watches. A 1680, of course it'd have to be tritium. Of course it would have to be tritium. 1680, ceramic 40 mil, and it depends what are you using it for. Is this a one and done, or is this an addition to your collection? Vintage, minefield, minefield, minefield. You'd need to go to a vintage expert. That's all I can say. It depends what you're using it for. If you want an everyday watch, I wouldn't be buying vintage. If you want an everyday watch, personally, I'd probably go 40 mil ceramic sub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logical
I think that's
choice.
such a usable watch. It's timeless. It's classic. It'll always be cool. If you already have a couple of Rolex, you want something a little bit cachet but completely usable, I'd go Explorer 2 Mark 1. If you've got a massive collection and you want to add a vintage and you know the dealer, because the big question is, there's a lot of shit that happens with vintage. Believe you me, I wouldn't go into vintage as a first Rolex. You've got to be very careful. It depends. Horses for courses. But generally speaking, I'd need more information. Next super chat. By the way, guys, can anyone please PayPal me a couple bucks? I got to get some lunch organized. Okay? Couple bucks. I'm completely skintus. JJ LeCoute, $2. Bathroom break sponsored by Buy My Watch. Fikers! That's right. Friday night, we're going to be having the massive sale. Even I've got a few things I want to get rid of. Duco Ted. Ted. Plastic, $2. Dodge, Shiba, Kinu, Kisu, Shubakan, Shanshu, to the moon! There we go. Thank you. Duco Ted, $5. In 2014, I bought a black GMT and you yelled at me for not getting a discount. That's right. Rolex was sitting on shelves. They couldn't sell the Hulk. Yes, how times have changed. That's exactly it, my friend. What can I say now? What can I say? Different time, different era.
But watch market has also expanded. Like, there's a lot of factors to consider, right? 2014 is just such a different market.
There you go, Arch. Check your PayPal, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been a bit desperate lately. You know what I mean? Things haven't been so good. I got to be honest with you. Things haven't been good at all.
That's why we got to get the
Cool.
super chats rolling in.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much there. That is, I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
No worries. No worries. Say no more. We got to get these super chats rolling in from the Fikers. Nobody has questions for the Pontiff?
I want to say one thing. Can I say, I had to go to the toilet. I had to have a bit of a think about it. I want to talk to JJ.
Yes.
JJ.
Yes, sir.
This is actually fantastic news. It's like this, okay? So you buy all this shit, right? And I've done it myself. You buy all the... What happened to Perf? Is he gone? He must have fallen off.
Maybe.
You buy all this shit.
Too much Talisker.
You know what happens then? I reckon this is very healthy to do a bit of trimming. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to hurt. You're going to get rid of the JLC. Okay, yeah. But you know what, JJ? This is what enriches you. Like, I had 6 Paddocks and I still wanted more. I wanted a perpetual calendar, or I wanted a chronograph. I just wanted more. Lusting.
Right.
You know what? Selling a bit off, cutting a bit out. It's like pruning a tree. You got to do it, man. Man, this is very healthy for you. Believe you me, what I like about it is it makes you really think, what are you not selling? You're not selling your 40 mil day date, are you?
No.
You're not selling your Z Blue.
No.
You're not selling your Bruce Wayne, are you?
No.
So It really makes you think about it.
Yep.
Duro Pow, 40 rubles. Can't sell my milli. Market is tough in USSR. Ooh. Maybe they shouldn't have ditched the US dollar. Hey? What do you reckon?
Yep.
Doc
Big mistake.
BBC, $2. Ming is to Rolex as G-Shock is to Rolex. Thank you so much there. Doc BBC and Jeff, $20. Best compliment to a sub, staying within the dive watch genre. Best compliment to a sub, staying in the James Cameron Deep Sea. Let me tell you this. I actually think the Black Dial Deep Sea may be the better buy. If you can buy that cheap, I got a feeling that could do better than the James Cameron, because everyone wants James Cameron. Everyone doesn't like the black one. That may be the sleeper.
Yep.
Sea Dweller 4000. The Sea Dweller 4000. Sea Dweller 4000. Non-Cyclops.
They've factored in the price. They've gone too high. They're a bit high. They're very collectible. It's always you're paying.
Well, Arch, they're not going to get any lower. They're like 1 or 2 year production run, Arch. It's the lowest serially produced model.
I know, you're right, but the market's already factored it in.
Well, Arch, the market's only going to keep factoring that
stock. It's already factored in.
No, it hasn't, Arch. It's about to squeeze.
AMC
100, 200.
No, these people aren't going
Marco,
to
100, 200, 300.
Marco, your thing got super loud just now.
Wait, who got super loud?
I got to tell
your
you
mic.
this, JJ, you know what?
Really?
This is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I got really loud.
You're trimming.
Sorry about that.
You know what I get the most happiness from, JJ?
What's that?
Like in a watch collection, different people have different numbers.
Right.
To me, under 10.
Yeah, I'm thinking 9, 8 in the box, 1 on the wrist. I don't think more than that is.
Are you getting an LV box? Are you really getting an LV box?
Well, if I trim all the way down to 8, I should reward myself, Arch. No.
Would you get one like that? You know how dear they are.
I'd probably get it's 7,500 with tax here. It's not that bad.
Arch, I think the multi-billionaire JJ will be.
I say Jeff. I say the best compliment to a sub.
You'd get the grey box, wouldn't you? The ellipse. You'd get the graphite with the blue interior.
No. I don't want the blue interior. I don't like.
You want the blue.
No, it's nice, but I like to let the watches do the talking. I don't like blue to clash with anything. I think I would get the gray interior with the LVs all over them, the monogram eclipse.
Oh, that one there. That's a beautiful box. I could have got that one.
Yeah. But I think
Wow.
Jeff's best compliment to a sub would be to get a white dial Seamaster. I happen to have one.
I love
One
it.
could, that could be your beater.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I tell you what I love. Polar Explorer 2 and the Rolex Diver. I think that is a combo. That's all you need. 2 pieces for life, man.
Yeah, but if you want divers, Polar Seamaster, it's about as good as it gets. You get the display case back.
I know. The Seamaster
Ceramic
is
diesel.
incredible,
Because you don't want to scratch the roll. Every scratch is, it's money off the watch. You know what I mean? So you wear the Omega.
Beautiful.
A couple super chats rolling in.
Pine Baron.
First we got this.
Guru Pal, 40 rubles. Guys, keep only one Rolex. Which one? I got to tell you, for me, I really love the Z Blue. If I had to sell everything, like...
What?
You never know
Over the sub?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
stop.
I absolutely love the blue. I love the blue. The blue is like a Mercedes-Benz. It's the petrol blue, which I love the color. I wanted a Mercedes-Benz in that color for years. Yeah, I love my Z. Would you, JJ, one and done Rolex. If you had to sell whatever happened in the world, what would you keep? One
I'd
and
keep
done.
my day. I'd keep my day date. I would keep my day date. But if not, I would
Wayne
keep.
for Marco, I know that. And ABC, what about you?
16, 7, 10.
It's a good choice.
Have you
Love
got rid
that.
of those stupid ideas of getting rid of that Explorer too?
And I haven't entertained any thoughts about
You're going to
changing
keep it,
that
aren't
yet.
you?
For now, yeah. If someone gives me an offer I
Please.
can't refuse, I won't
Please,
refuse.
just keep it, man.
If
the
someone
Pine
gives me an
Baron.
offer that I can't refuse, I won't refuse.
The Pine Baron, $5. Arch, what is the most complicated movement Rolex has on the market? It's
Sky
actually
Dweller.
the Yachtmaster 2 and the Sky Dweller. 'Cause
Sky
the
Dweller is more
Yachtmaster 2
complicated.
is a flyback multi-chronograph. Did you know that? Yes. And the Sky Dweller is an annual calendar with GMT. Is it the Yachtmaster 2? Yes, it is indeed. Thoughts on the Yachtmaster 2, please. Look, I personally don't like it. I prefer the Yachtmaster 1, but it's big. It's a lot of people love it. It's up to you, man. Who actually uses this shite? Can I tell you this honestly? That's why I love the Z Blue, because the bezels turning. You know what? This is just simple. Rolex. Simple. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need.
It's a good choice for you, especially like you wear a lot of button-up shirts. Like it matches what you wear very well. You like blue. It's interesting.
I love the Z Blue. I love the Z.
You know what one of my favorite parts of the Millie is? That it's like a scientist watch, and I'm like a science geek, so
Yeah,
that's like my favorite part
is.
of the whole thing.
It is. It's so cool, man. JJ, I want to say this to you. It's incredible. You're doing the trimming, right? No, don't look at it sad and say, "Oh, I got to sell." You know what? Rejoice in the growth. It's like pruning back a tree, then you get the new growth comes in.
Right. I want to level up, Arch. I don't want to have 14 watches. I want to have 8 like nice, really like.
I got to be honest with you. I was happiest. Look, I was happiest when I had 3, but that's ridiculous. Okay.
Not for
I
us
need-
anymore.
For me, look, I want to fill my LV box. I wanted that box. You know how many years I wanted?
Yep. I remember
that box
videos you
since
made years ago about that box before anybody made videos.
It was just it's so expensive. You know, it's. The
Right.
funny
We got
thing
another
is, you know,
super
that box. That box isn't as bad a soup. It's not as bad an investment as you think. It actually holds pretty.
I never see any for
Batman!
sale.
There's actually one for sale out of Japan. They want 8,500 Aussie. By the time you pay taxes, it's a couple $100 cheaper than buying a new one. Why would you? And you don't get to pick it. It's just the beige with the monogram. I mean, Madman, $5. Love my Sea Dweller 40. Well said, Marco. Nice Cyclops. I'm gonna get WhatsApp soon so I can join the group. WhatsApp is free, Madman. By the way, it's not like it's a big deal. It is a free
download
app.
the app. Right.
Just download the app. It's not such a big deal.
Madman. He's basically telling you PayPal him the money in advance right now, and all will be what we'll do.
I want to say this to you guys. I really want to say this to you. I want to say this honestly to you, Marco. I absolutely love the fact that you guys here. Nut Pansky, $2. Kamala is most complicated movement in the White House.
They work in that
I think she's very sexy. I think she's a really beautiful woman, to be completely honest with you. And I also like Nancy. I think Nancy could be very sexy.
I think I just threw up a bit in my mouth, Archie. I gotta be honest with you.
Ted, $5. Are people buying Daytona Polar for 37 to 39,000? Or are they just trading between dealers? Can that watch keep going up? Hey man, it is crazy. You know what? I don't care because I got the Speedy. I'm not playing these stupid Daytona games. I ain't there. I don't think it's worth it. I'm happy with what I got. I want to say to JJ, once you sold a few things off, let me ask you this. What are the keepers? Please tell me the keepers. Give me the keepers.
Well, let's break this down. For now, I'm going to keep the Rolex, so that keeps it simple. That's 5. And really,
what 5 are they? You got the date. You got the Bruce Wayne. You've got the
Cermet.
Got
the Z Blue. And then I got the Wimbledon dial date just. Right.
Ooh, maybe we could let the Wimbledon go. That's
not yet.
That's going to be on the hit list in the horizon, Arch.
That's 5.
Right.
Okay, and what else?
That's it. Everything else is available.
Oh my God! What about all of the Amigas?
All of them. I don't think they're all going to sell. Let me just wait. Let me just back up here.
They're not all going to sell.
I don't think. Yeah, they're all available, and whatever doesn't sell are the ones. Yeah. I love all of them, so I don't mind keeping any.
Jean?
Right. I'm hoping to raise 40,000 to put towards the Jean by selling those off. That's all.
And the Paddock?
The Paddock I have the money for. I've had it since last time. It's ready to go.
When are you going to pull the trigger on the Paddock?
When the right price arrives. Right now, there's none that are a good price, Arch. You know what I mean? The cheapest one I see now is 8,000 more than the cheapest one I saw 3-4 months ago. So I have to wait. Because they're rare. They don't. You know what I mean? When the right one comes up, I'll be ready to attack.
I completely understand, guys. I'm going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank you for coming on. ABC, I love you. Stay well.
Thank you.
I want to say, guys, please, you got to remember, it's like trimming bush. You got to cut it back, and it comes back beautifully. You know what I mean? It's like a rose bush or something like that.
Right.
Trim it back, prune hard, and you get some amazing results.
It's time to level up, Arch.
I got to tell you.
It's time for me to level up.
Yes.
Just to answer the super chat, 100% the Daytona is going to keep rising in value. There's no question.
We go. Mark Reardon, $5. My one and done is a 2000 Pepsi, but it's been polished once. That's not bad. Still sharp, but bothers me. No. Look, they've all been polished. Okay, that's no big deal. Sell for 11 and buy an unpolished one for 13, or keep. To be completely honest with you, man, just keep what you got.
Right.
How do you even know the other one hasn't? I know dealers have said it's unpolished, and if you pull out a microscope, it's polished. Look, Mark,
or you end up like
better the devil you know than the devil you don't. A little bit of Mark. Just don't be a dick, okay?
Right. Arch, can't you end
Good.
up like Claude with the watch he had to service 4 times because he doesn't, you didn't know, like you buy a watch and it turns out to be a clunker. If your watch is running good, yeah.
Stay
And even
with
at
the
that,
one-
you made all those memories with that watch, then you sell it to get a new one, and it's the same watch. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.
Later,
Thanks, all.
guys.